Well, if you'd asked me a year ago if I ever thought I would be getting a handheld fan, I would have said no. And if you also asked me if I thought they were all that effective, I probably would have answered no as well. But then my son started going to swim meets. And if you've done that before, or any outdoor sport where you are sitting in bleachers in the middle of summer, you know how hot it can get. So, kind of reluctantly, I decided that I was going to try one of these out. So, I looked around, I found this one. It had really good reviews. So, a big thank you to HandFan for sending me a sample to try out. Now, these come pretty much just as you see it here. You've got a fan unit right here. It comes with a little lanyard that you can attach on the bottom of this. You can see right down there. It attaches really easy if you want to carry it around. It comes with a USB charging cable. And you can see right on the back here, it just plugs in very easily. It also charges quite quickly. And I was really pleased with that. It also holds a charge for a long time, which is extra important because, these aren't going to do me any good if they only last for 10 minutes. So charges quickly, it holds a charge for quite a long time, and they are very easy to operate. Now, if you look on the front of here, you've got a little power button here, and if I click on that twice, it will tell me how much battery power I've got left. And in this case, it is 74%. I just threw a charger on this for just a couple minutes just to get a little more in there. And then this whole thing operates basically with two buttons. You've got the power button, and if you click that once, you can see those blades are starting to spin in there, and it starts to blow. And this, you can see it says 0, 1 because it is only on power 1. And this doesn't just go to like power 5 or 6. You can actually ramp this thing all the way up to 100. So if I hold this button down, you'll be able to see how that is starting to go up, and you can hear it ramping up, and it goes up to 100. Now, when it is up at 100 like it is now, this really blows a lot of air, like a surprising amount of air. I didn't think it was actually going to blow this much. And I can push that button simply to turn it off. And that alone, I thought, would have been pretty much good enough for what I wanted to use. But there's something else about this that is actually pretty amazing, and it is this little cooling plate up here. Now, when you turn the fan on, like that, even if it's at a low speed, like it is now, like at a 1, you can push this button right here. It's a little snowflake, and there will be a little green snowflake that pops up there. And what that actually does is it cools this plate down. If you touch it right now, you can feel, and you can probably even see my fingerprints on there from the condensation. It gets quite cool. And so what that is really great for is if you are in someplace that's really hot and you're using this fan, you can turn that cooling thing on, and you can just kind of rub this around like on your neck or across your forehead. And it's almost like you're putting a piece of ice on you. And it cools you off really, really well. So we'll turn that back off on there. The size is really good. It feels nice and hearty. You can easily carry this around. Again, you could put this lanyard on if you wanted. And the other thing that's kind of nice about this is it's got a flat surface down here. So you could just turn this on like on your desk or something, like I've done here, and just have like a miniature fan that blows on you. And it stays there, and it's quite stable. So I'm really impressed with this. And again, I wasn't expecting to be. I was quite sure that I wasn't going to use this, and I was quite sure that it wasn't going to work that well. I was pleasantly surprised. Couldn't recommend this enough.